What's your favorite Christian song?
Our God is an awesome God, He reigns.
How about this one? Na 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 na.
Wait, so you grew up in church too?
That's funny you know that song, man. I never met anyone else.
Really? Because you went to church and you're all singing it. Welcome back to a mukbang episode of Careful Boys. Today we're having, as you can see, Sonora Town tacos and burritos.
They forgot our chips though.
Oh, I know they forgot chips.
So good.
It's still tasty.
Yeah,
So
is it good?
tasty, yeah.
Because you've never had it, right, Sonora Town?
I love burritos and guac. Are you kidding me?
What were we just talking about? What commercials you've been on?
I've never been in a commercial.
There was a, this was like in 2006. There was a commercial that would play in the, you know, like at movie theaters, how they have commercials before the movie? There's one about DeVry University, and I'm in that commercial.
Yes, I'm gonna find it now.
But it's gone now. That shit was like...
Are you like churning around at a computer?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Because they used all fake people. Like none of the people go to DeVry, obviously. But then like they just had me like literally what you just did. It's super stupid, yeah.
I like this though.
You know those animations they play before movies where it's like don't spill your popcorn, silence your phones or whatever? I feel like those videos look like the first AI videos. They always have the weirdest animation where like nothing's connected. It's like you can tell they cut every corner possible.
It's like bowling alley strike videos, yeah.
I love them.
Oh, I love those.
Have you seen the inappropriate ones?
Yeah.
Dude, those are so...
9/11 one where it goes,
Oh my god.
yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, Anthony made that one.
I had a YouTube team walk up to a random person in North Hollywood. I mean, random people, and then they walked up to me and said, "Would you be willing to be in a commercial?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" I didn't think anything of it. I did get called back for it, and it was for the headphone YouTube commercial. And then it was like after every video, there was like a banner for headphones, and I was on that one.
Oh, that's pretty tight.
People would send me pictures saying, "Is this you?" And because they get confused if that was me or not. And I was like, "Fuck, it is me actually this time."
Did an episode of CSI.
Oh, sick. What, were you dead?
I was Sharon Osbourne's prostitute.
Yes.
Hey!
Sharon Osbourne's prostitute.
Is Sharon Osbourne?
Yeah.
Wait, is she into women?
Yeah, she was running a prostitution ring out of a pool hall.
Oh.
What the hell? What a weird ass role, dude.
Yeah, it was random.
You know what role I like that I did see you in not too long ago?
No.
It's like it's the Camp Tiger Claw from freaking Wet Hot American Summer.
I met Kristen Wiig in the bathroom there, and it was really hot, and I took like toilet seat covers and I'm just like mopping my armpits. And she's like walks in and I'm just like, she's like, "You're a genius." We're just mopping our armpits. She's like, "I'm Kristen." I'm like, "I'm Jess." And I was just an extra, and she's like, picked me. Pick me, hi. She's like, "I want you to be my best friend," but then she had like laryngitis or something, so a lot of her scenes were cut. But
Oh, really?
it was really funny. She was like deep throating a chapstick at one point.
Yeah. Holy crap. She had laryngitis during that?
Yeah,
was
she
the
was sick. She's hilarious, but just like that was fun though.
That's cool you got to do that.
Yeah,
Because I love that series so much.
it was so good.
liked it.
I know, Molly Shannon's freaking such a G.
It was cool.
What other stuff are you in that, like, we might have seen?
I did NCIS.
What, are you dead?
I love that. Are you dead?
I was this bad guy and I ended up being dead. That's it.
How'd you die?
Bad guy number 2.
This is the most Los Angeles conversation I've actually ever had.
Yeah.
What have you been in? What have you been in? Like, how many movies have you been in?
I got shot in the head.
Nice.
Boom, and then they had to cover my whole body up for 3 hours because of my tattoos.
Damn.
It was horrible.
Damn.
Yeah, but that was in Hawaii.
They had to cover up your tattoos?
Well, they had to cover my body up a human color first, my skin tone first, and then go purple. For like dead body, for the dead scene. Oh shit. Yeah, 3 hours. Nice. Horrible.
Why couldn't you just be a dead person with tattoos?
Yeah.
Because they said, why does Korean have, a North Korean spy have tribal tattoos?
Oh, you were North Korean.
I was
North Korean spy.
and yeah, NCIS, I was really a North Korean.
It's like, are there tattoo parlors in North Korea?
Dude, that's probably illegal out there.
What can you do in North Korea?
Nothing.
That's a better question. Yeah, that's a better question.
Yeah, praise a great leader, dude.
What can you do?
Not...
I feel like the list is probably
NCIS.
longer, but you're not allowed to do.
There was this one, maybe you guys let me know how you would have navigated this differently. But me and Smack were in this Bose commercial that we had, I think we booked it just for like, just for like regular principle, like, hey, just like look like you're having fun, whatever. And then they like put on music, and they were like, okay, everybody, we're gonna do a dance circle. And then me and Smack were like, oh, we're actually dancers, so we can't do that because that's a different contract.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're like union or something?
Yeah, because it's union. So we're like, oh, we're like, we'd have to like run this by again and sign something else because we were all just supposed to be here as like regular pedestrians or whatever. And then you could just see the director's face just like switch. He was just so pissed. And they just like, I think they cut us out from the commercial.
You get paid?
Yeah, we still got paid for the normal rate. But then like,
if you did dance, would you get in trouble? Like, what would?
Realistically, nobody's really gonna give a shit. It's just that's the proper way to do it. And like, this dude was trying to pull a fast one, like, because everybody knows that. Like, we're not the only ones that know that. This guy knows, but he's
we can get these dancers for tenth the price if we hire them as pedestrians and then ask them to dance.
He was just basically doing a come on, be a team player kind of thing, which is like understandable for small projects. Not when it's for like bows. Like, you can afford to do this correctly.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You gotta set the standard.
Yeah, but the guy was like super like his face was just like staring at me like this, like. When I replied with that, and I was like, "What? Why are you acting like you're not? You've probably been a professional longer than I have.
Yeah.
Like, you should be telling me this. Yeah. But then there were other people like in that cast. There were like maybe 12 people. Were on a rooftop in LA, and the rest of them were like, "Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it," because they're not. None of them are union dancers or anything. Yeah. So they're just like, "Sure, why not? Yeah, why not?" And he's like, "Yeah, why can't we just do this?" And it's like, dude, stop. Like, I hate when they try to use this, like, why can't it just work? When it's like, you work under the same laws as we do, yeah.
But we're different, we're bows.
I know, it's pretty weird.
Would he have like slid you like $100 and then you would have done it?
No, it's not really, it would literally almost be double pay. So it wouldn't be 100.
It's just not worth it.
Like the real way that you'd get a bump.
Should have just like written an invoice and be like, here's the new price.
Here's the thing: if you said yes, it's gonna be like they're gonna keep expecting that.
Yeah.
So it always takes one person to sometimes be like that, and where he will learn next time.
Yeah.
Not to fucking, you know what I mean?
I just know the language, and I know that when directors and producers are playing stupid, it's such a clear language.
Yeah,
They're not actors.
100%.
You know that they know the rules, and they're trying to, you know. Because ultimately, that's on you. But I just thought it was like a weird situation. Because I'm like, I don't want to. I hate being that guy too. That just wrecks the vibe. But
it is what it is.
yeah.
But the whole team player thing, like, nah, fuck you guys.
You know what a team player does? Pays me the rate that I'm supposed to.
Exactly.
And
And
that's
knows
what
your
I'm gonna
worth.
do.
Fucking knows your worth for being
Yeah, let's be a team player. I 100% agree with that.
Have you guys been on game shows?
What? You were on game show?
Yeah, I was on a game show called Common Knowledge with Joey Fatone. Was from
What?
I love
Yeah.
that.
That's sick. What'd you have to do?
It's a game show. It's actually no shade. It's one of the most boring game shows I think I've ever watched. It's literally it's all ABC trivia.
That sounds fun.
Like
ABC, the network?
ABC
like-
as in you get a question and you choose answer A, B, or C.
Oh, I was like,
Oh, when I went to fun like childhood, not the letter alphabet.
Yeah.
So it's not like Family Feud where you get to come up with funny answers
Did you
or
win?
anything. No, we did not.
Were you close?
We lost against these girls called Country Cuties.
Were they?
And they were like, we want to win this prize money so we can go see a country festival.
Did they spell country like CUNTRY?
Imagine.
They wanted to, but Game Show Network was like, nah, no cunts.
How was Joey Fatone, dude?
He was actually really nice. Joey Fatone
Yeah.
was really chill and professional.
Weird if he wasn't, I
I
think.
love that.
It's just a dick. How? It's like Justin
It's so-
Timberlake,
he's so
I feel, is
fun.
just kind of.
I will say I didn't know about Joey Fatone until I was on that game show. Like that was me learning about.
You'd never heard about him?
No, I hadn't.
Like never ever. What did you
Did you
do
tell him
during BSB and NSYNC days?
Go up to tell them just that.
I
What
think
did
that's
you
so
do during like
refreshing.
BSB and NSYNC days? You just
I
not
grew up in like a really like country Missouri, so like
so footloose.
so we weren't no, it's just Christian music.
So no
I grew up listening to only Christian music,
Bumpin'.
and then
Yellow card.
once I was in high school, I finally got LimeWire and started like downloading stuff without my dad knowing about it.
What's your favorite Christian song?
Our God is an awesome God, He reigns with heaven above.
How about this one? Na 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 na. Every move I make, I'm making you. You make me move, Jesus. Every breath I take, I take in you.
Let's go.
Wait, yeah.
Waves of mercy, waves of grace.
Every breath I take.
Aaron's just so aroused
Wait, so you
right
grew up
now.
in church too?
Yeah, I grew up in a Christian school.
Like the callback.
That sounds like a new school song. I never had that.
Well, it was more. It was that song was created for the kids. That song was created for the kids. Yeah, that's funny. You know that song, man. I never met anyone else that knew that song.
Really? Because you went to church and you're all singing it.
He was just by himself.
Okay, maybe today.
You don't meet church people outside the house very often.
Yeah, no, not that. Nobody really knows that song.
That's so funny if you were alone. Take it away, Subin. Is that dude making a song?
Your river runs with love for me.
Yeah, you know what? I know all those songs actually. I know all those.
They're all deep down in here. Like it's.
They don't got the Korean version when you were going to church?
I think they do.
They would sing. Wait, hold on. They sing those same songs, but in Korean.
How's it
No,
sound?
they wouldn't. They wouldn't.
They would never.
Never. I went to a Hawaii Christian school. Kindergarten to 8th grade.
Did anyone else here go to Christian school growing up?
Yeah.
No. I went to public school,
You went public the whole way?
Yeah.
Public?
but it was like
I was public
my-
school, just Christian church.
It's public school was very nice though. Like somebody that I went to school with, his like he had like a helicopter pad in his backyard.
One of your classmates had a helicopter pad?
Yeah,
It's
he had
Tommy.
an indoor pool.
That's how she said it's Tommy.
Yeah,
What was his parents?
his dad was like a surgeon or something.
A surgeon?
Yeah, there's like one of the #1 cancer research centers in the
Whoa.
world in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Holy crap.
Beer City, USA.
Dude, I ran into this this is like a random thing that I discovered, but like when my grandfather, when he was a neurosurgeon, and then I remember my family telling me he's like really famous, and then by the time I was like getting to know him, he was already retired. But then in his house, he had a photo, like a painting or a photo. I couldn't tell the difference, but it's him shaking hands with like Ferdinand Marcos, who was like the dictator of the Philippines at the time, who like wrecked the Philippines. Everyone fucking hates this guy. And I was like, they knew each other? And then my cousin's like, oh yeah, there was a lot of beef because of that. And I was like,
And he just had it up.
yeah. I was like, this fool was like friends with like, that's like being homies with like Castro or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, baby.
And he's just put it on display.
Yeah. Weird ass thing to find
I'm
out.
surprised you haven't been on a game show.
I think I would have liked to be, but I always, for some reason, the time that I wanted to be on game shows, I didn't know how that worked.
It's actually you don't. It's kind of bullshit.
You can just
honestly.
you can
You
just
have to do so much.
Didn't get picked.
You have to
I
do so
got-
much work to get on, like the
Yeah.
interview process and
Yeah.
everything, and then you actually get there. I remember our first day, we were there for 15 hours, and they didn't use us.
15?
We were just like in the waiting like building for 15 hours, and they take your phones. You're not allowed to have phones, so you're just
Yeah.
there, just talking to the other people or whatnot. And then we came back the next day, and they used us. But unless you win the game show, you also don't get paid anything. So like, if you don't win, it's all
Let's
volunteer.
make a deal with
basis.
Wayne Brady, and I won.
Wait, you won? Let's make a deal?
Yeah, I dressed up like a spaceship.
A ship?
Yeah, I got like an umbrella and put like a porthole on it, and Wayne Brady's like, come on down. So I used to fuck with my mom, and with TiVo you can only record like 2 things at a time.
Yeah.
And so I made her watch The Young and the Restless live and pretended like I was really into Let's Make a Deal, and then just figured out how to win. And I was like, I'm going on this when I moved to LA. So I went on. I won a washer and dryer and your supply of laundry detergent.
Nice. That's actually. Wait, do you still get it?
No, I sold it to my mom, and then I got LASIK eye surgery. It's like, thanks, Wayne Brady. There are pictures and video. My mom has them.
How did you figure out how to win?
Because I was like, I know exactly what this is. I know it's not a zonk. It's just like the way that they phrase things, and like they like rotate the same prizes. So the way that they were explaining it, I'm like, that's a washer and dryer. For sure. They're like, do you want the envelope or the big box? I was like, give me the fucking box. Like, give me the box. He's like, are you sure? Otherwise, we'll give you $200. I was like, I want the box, Wayne. They're like, washer and dryer. And my mom's like, the laundry detergent's unscented and I love it. I was like, okay.
Based.
Yes. But yeah. Dana went on and Dana won. She wore my costume. She won like a dining room set.
Unheard of. But you guys are all winning this shit?
Carrie went on and won that, and then she won the showcase during Price is Right. She won a car. She won a motorcycle.
Wait. Carrie, that
Carrie.
I also know, won the Price is Right showcase.
Yes, she won a lady shaver, a necklace, a Kia, a motorcycle. Like
Years,
I don't know.
years,
She
years
sold
ago.
it so she paid the taxes on the car.
So she opted to like get the dollar value for it all, huh?
No. So she got it all, and then sold things so that she could pay the tax. Pay the tax.
Oh, sold part of it. Did she keep the car?
Yeah, she still drives the car.
What the heck? That's a trip.
Wild. She won that and Let's Make a Deal.
That almost sounds like people are probably calling her a plant.
You have to. Seriously, she knows it's the guy on the inside.
I'm only surprised JK News doesn't have their own little game show like type thing going.
I mean, they used to, yeah. They had a very expensive game show.
Oh really?
Yeah, back in the day, they had JK Party, which was basically like at its era was probably one of the best like well-made, high-budget like game channels, I guess, for like people to get together and play stuff. It was really good, man. People still to this day are like bring it back, but it's so
like, just playing like board games and stuff, right?
everything. So like every type of, if it's a game other than like video games, if it's like a game to play, then yeah, they did it, man. I went on there as a guest like 2015 or 2016.
So you went on a game show?
Well, I mean, it kind of, it's basically the big version of this. But then I was so impressed by like, they had their own like massive studio with like truss lighting and all the proper stuff. They had a soundboard. The audio guys were like sitting at a console. Like everything was legit. Yeah. Just to like, you know, play Mafia or something. But it was cost a lot of money, man. A lot of people on that staff. And eventually they let go of that studio. It was like they had like literally like it was like 2 buildings worth. They had a
So was it through their YouTube network? It sounds like.
Yeah.
Type situation.
It was back when JK was running like 5 channels or something and just raking it in like crazy. That's why whenever Joe talks about like, man, I wish you guys were here during the good old days, yeah, because then that's when people were getting paid.
Oh, I remember those days of YouTube. I remember those days.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah,
Good times.
yeah, man. Everybody was like,
The 2012 through 2015 YouTube paychecks, where those were the good paychecks.
yeah,
And then the whole apocalypse happened, and everything went down by like 2/3. Like now we just made like 1/3 of the revenue we used to. But we still stay on that treadmill because there's still nothing better to do really than.
It's weird too to think that like Google was just giving out grants to creators just to encourage them to make better stuff.
That explains the really high production value from random YouTubers back then.
They were giving 100K checks to people just to be like, here, this is for us to donate to you to improve your production.
They pocket 90.
Oh yeah, you saw a lot of guys buying nice cars, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. But then Snapchat tried to do that recently and totally failed. Do you see that?
No.
Snapchat was trying to like make a big comeback and they were trying to pay creators to like post. They were like, hey, if you want to just take everything you posted already, move it to Snapchat, we'll pay you this much. They lost millions and millions of dollars. Like they were giving millions.
Social media sites are so bad at deciding like who to give their money to when it comes to like these big deals and stuff. They give so much money to like the wrong people a lot of the time. Like if they just like set aside actual good amounts of money and gave it to the creators who are actively trying and stuff, these social media sites could do so much better.
Snapchat now is like, it's probably on its last legs. There was like a report I read that said if all the money Snapchat had was just put into a normal like Wells Fargo savings, it would have made more money than they've ever made or something.
Because that's a 0.0001% return.
Yeah, which is again like lots of businesses lose money, but then it was saying that like that was Snapchat's last, I guess, hurrah to try to get people to use it. But then like, when's the last time you really used it?
I used to save all my photos on there because I have like no storage on my phone. But now I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, if it goes under, it's gonna be like what happened with like MySpace and like Zanga and LiveJournal. And I like what's like when we went to New Zealand, like all of our we got airfare to go to New Zealand. It's like somebody messed up when they were putting in the cost, and it was supposed to be like $2,500. It was like $250 round.
Called it error?
That's what it's called, airfare. Because somebody made
like
an
on the
error.
app.
So we were like, guess we're going to New Zealand.
When they mess up, you're allowed to.
They dropped a 1.
Yeah, so
And she got an alert.
on Qantas.
What?
So we're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I went to New Zealand.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Apparently.
Did you guys know that? That's tight.
Pirates.
Travel Pirates.
so dope.
That's an old school. Yeah.
Heard it here first.
I actually had to block it because I was spending so much money on it. It's really good deals.
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was fake because when I first heard about it, like, God, it's got to be like at least like 8+ years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe more than that. I was looking at it. I'm like, there's no fucking way that it's this cheap. I'm like, this is a scam. My friend's like, nope, I've been traveling the world with this.
It's like go down the Nile for like $7 and round trip.
Yeah.
Not that cheap, but
Up until they scanned her ticket, her and I were like, we're not getting on this plane.
But yeah,
we're like, we're not going.
Round
Like,
trip on
no.
Qantas. She was fucking with me too because I was like, I didn't know that like the alcohol was free.
So
So
funny.
she just kept sending me glasses of wine, and I was like, I'm not paying for this. And there were just like 6
Yeah, 'cause-
glasses of
so we
wine
got,
on my
like, fancy
thing.
tickets.
Ate a bunch of.
What the heck is this?
They
What's Travel
fed you-
Pirates?
They fed
It's a
you.
Qantas.
We got drinks.
The airline.
The stewardess came up and she
I'll
was
show
like, I
you.
know your friend and you aren't together. So like, I could just let me know and I'll like, what does she want to drink? And I was like, oh, she like we like wine. And so we like got food, we got wine, and this entire time she's seeing that someone's giving her booze.
I ate like 100 milligrams of
I was like,
edibles.
no.
me.
I was like,
And I
it's
was
me. I
just,
was
like,
like, we're getting
freaking-
drinks for free. Yeah. We got off the plane like all liquored up.
Qantas, yeah.
Yeah.
They feed you like twice.